Hello guys, welcome to a new video. In this video I am going to teach you the basics of game development in Unity in a very easy manner. So let's start quickly without wasting any time. First I will just simply create a new project as you all can see, and then I am going to put a name on the project. For example, I am putting the name Basic Learning in Unity. You can put of your choice. Then just click the Create button and give some time for the project to just load up and open. It would take some time, so I am skipping this part. So now as you can see, the project is open and this window is called the editor in which we edit our game. This is called the Scene tab, in which we can edit all the 3D or 2D objects or just delete them, move them from one place from another. By holding right mouse button you can just explore the area, and by arrow keys you can move in the area. Now this is called the hierarchy window. In this you can view all the objects present in the game scene. By double-clicking on them you can locate them on the Scene tab. This is the Project tab. Here you can view all the files and folders which are used by your game. For example, the scripts, models, textures and many more things are viewable here only. By right-click you can create new files like folders. Here I created the scripts folder just for demo purposes. Now this is the Inspector tab, which is in my opinion the most used. Here in this you can edit settings in the components of the objects which are selected in the Hierarchy tab. Like here I am changing the transform of the main camera from the inspector. Transform is the position of the object in the scene. Now let's try adding a simple cube in our game scene. You can do this by right-clicking on the hierarchy and choosing 3D Object Cube. The cube will appear on the screen and you can rename its name too. By double-click you can locate it. As you can now see the cube and on our scene, and I renamed it Nothing. You can put name of your choice. And now if you want to add colors to this cube, then all you need to do is to simply create a new folder and create a material file inside it. After the creation of the material you can now adjust the color of the material through the Inspector tab. Other things like shaders and other are also added through material files only. To apply the colors inside the cube you just need to simply drag and drop the material file onto the cube present on the Scene tab. Now our cube is colored. I put its color black, you can put of your choice. Now our cube is colored. I put its color black, you can put of your choice. Now let's finally move on to the scripting area, which is I think the most important part of game developing. For the programming in Unity you need a bit experience of C# programming language. For creation of file, create a new folder and create a hash file. Make sure you have a code editor of C# installed on your computer. If not, download one from the link in description. I use Visual Studio Code for programming in C#. Double-click on the C# file to open it in Code Editor. So now, as you can see, my code editor is open. The first part is void main, which is used to execute code which are needed to be executed on the start of the game. The second part is void update, which is used to execute code which need to be repeated. For example, let's try adding a basic code to see the difference between start and update. I am adding the debug log code just for demo. After writing the code, save and head up to the Unity editor and play the game and keep your eyes on the console. You can see the message hello of the debug is only repeated once, not more than it. This is the code of void start. Also, to make the script work, you need to assign it onto an in-game object. I am assigning onto our cube through the inspector. The message is only repeated once. This means the code is not looping or repeating as we had assigned it on void start code. Now try adding the code onto void update and again keep an eye on the console. The debug messages will loop and will be repeating, as we have finally assigned it onto void update. Run the game and see the result, and see the messages are repeating. This states the difference between void start and void update. So now we are finally ended with the scripting part. Now take a look of this button on the Inspector tab. The Add Component button. This button is used to add component on the game object you select, for example script, collider or audio source, and many more. For saving your Unity project, just simply click on the File menu on top and click Save button. If you want to rename the project, click on Save As. This is the most simple part, I think. From the Build Settings section, you can edit the build settings when you finally want to export your game or publish it. Select platform on which you want to export and click on Build or Build and Run. There are a wide range of platforms available. Now take a look of these tools present below the File tab. They are used for multitask like moving, or rescaling objects in the scene. Just see the video that what does that do. So these were the basic things from my side which you need to learn to start building games in Unity. For beginners. I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe and like because I need so much support to grow my channel. Meet you in the next video.